Yeah, in this video we're going to look at the transfers made so far in the English Premier League. And we're going to start with Liverpool. Now Liverpool already made a few very good signings, Weerts, Frimpong and Kerkez. And they also signed now Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. They signed him from Eintracht Frankfurt for 95 million euro. 8 million euro fixed and 15 million euro add-ons. Luis Diaz wants to leave Liverpool. That's something new, that Bayern Munich has made an offer of 67.5 million euro, but has been rejected by Liverpool. But Bayern Munich will make a new offer now. But Luis Diaz, he wants to leave Liverpool. But the outgoings for Liverpool are Kwanza to Bayer Leverkusen and Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. They still want a centre back. They are still interested in Gay from Crystal Palace. And they probably now want a left winger if Luis Diaz is going to leave. But for Liverpool the transfer window is still very, very open. I think they're still going to make one or two more signings. Now Manchester City just signed even at the beginning of the window Reinders, Cherki, Aït-Nouri and Bettinelli. But on Friday they signed James Trafford, the goalkeeper from Burnley. He is from the academy from Manchester City. He went to Burnley and now they signed him back for £27 million. He's only 22, he's a very young goalkeeper, but he already played in the Premier League for Burnley 2 years ago. So he is, last year he played for Burnley, got a promotion with Burnley from the Championship to the Premier League. Had 29 clean sheets. He's also homegrown, which is also a bit of a benefit. But it also means that one of the two goalkeepers has to leave. So Ederson or Ortega has to leave. That's quite clear. The third goalkeeper is Bettinelli. He will stay. They just signed him. Now there is interest from Galatasaray for Ederson, but so far Galatasaray didn't make an offer yet. There were rumors that Galatasaray made an offer for Ederson 3 million euro or more, but no, Galatasaray so far has not made one offer yet for Ederson. But they maybe have an agreement for Ederson, but they didn't make an offer yet. So let's see what's going to happen there. I think that Manchester City wants to keep Ederson for one more year and Trafford for this year, and they want to get rid of, they want to sell Ortega. So Ederson, Trafford and Bettinelli. And then next year Trafford will be the first goalkeeper. I think they want to do it like that. Now de Brown went to Napoli, Walker to Burnley, and City still wants a right-back defender. And again, the news is they want Livramento. So the first choice is still Livramento from Newcastle United, but it will be very, very difficult. They have to bid something like £80 million, and even that, it's going to be very, very difficult to get Livramento. So City is not done yet, but they only now want a right-back defender, and they have to sell a goalkeeper. Now if you look at Arsenal, they already made a few very interesting signings. Norgaard, central defensive midfielder, Zubimendi, they're going to replace Jorginho and Partey, they're going to leave. Kepa, the goalkeeper from Chelsea, he will be second goalkeeper behind Raya. Madueke, a right winger from Chelsea, like a backup for Saka. Mosquera, a centre back. He comes from Valencia. And Gyökeres from Sporting Lisboa. Yes, Arsenal has signed Gyökeres from Sporting Lisboa for 73.5 million euro. The deal has been done. There is still a medical to be done, but it was a very long saga. But now the deal is done. I think he's a very good signing, a very good centre forward. That is a very good deal. They still want a left winger, Arsenal. They're looking for Eze from Crystal Palace. He's a left winger, attacking midfielder. They're still not done yet. Because on the left wing now they have Martinelli and Trossard. But they want a left winger there, an extra left winger there, to give them a bit of competition. So far it's going very well for Arsenal in the transfer window. Now Chelsea already made 5 signings. Centre forwards, Dilep and Pedro. Gittens from Borussia Dortmund, a left winger. Estevao, I think he comes from Palmeiras. From Brazil, he's only 17, 18, a right winger. Sarre centre-back from Strasbourg. But a lot of players have to leave, and that's a bit of a problem for Chelsea. Felix, Sterling, they didn't find. Madueke has been sold to Arsenal. Kepa is going to Arsenal, but Dezazi, Sterling, Felix, a lot of players still have to find a new club, a new team. That's a bit of a problem for Chelsea. But they're still very active on the transfer market. I think they're still looking for a midfielder, a defender, and a forward. Now, they showed a lot of interest now in Xavier Simons from Leipzig. He's an attacking midfielder, a number 10. They're talking with Simons and the agents now. They might make an offer very, very soon to Leipzig. They want Xavier Simons. And they also want Hato. He's a centre-back from Ajax Amsterdam, 19. He plays as centre-back. He can play as a left-back defender. They already made an offer of 40 million euro for Hato from Ajax. But Hato, Ajax has rejected that bid. But Chelsea will make a new offer. A centre-back or a left-back defender. And they also have some interest in Garnacho from Manchester United. There are rumors of maybe a swap deal, Garnacho to Chelsea, and then Jackson to Manchester United. Manchester United is looking for a centre forward, and maybe that could be Jackson to Manchester United and then Garnacho to Chelsea. Well, Chelsea is still looking for a right winger, because Madueke went to Arsenal. So that could be a deal done. Maybe we'll see. Newcastle United is a bit struggling on the transfer market. This is an understatement. The news came out, and it was a bit of a bombshell, that Isaac wants to leave Newcastle United. He did not travel on Newcastle United's pre-season to Singapore, but he wants a transfer to Liverpool. Liverpool already made an offer for Isaac 2 weeks ago, £120 million. Now, Newcastle United made it clear, we don't want to sell Isaac. So Liverpool signed Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. We said 95 million euro. Is Liverpool now trying to sign Isaac? I think that will be very, very difficult. If you look at financial fair play, I think that will be very, very difficult. I'm not sure if Liverpool wants to sign Isaac. And I think that if you look at the teams who can afford Isaac, £120 million within Europe, I think that at this moment, Liverpool is the team who might be able to afford it. But Real Madrid already has a centre forward. Bayern Munich has Harry Kane. Maybe Paris Saint-Germain. Manchester City already has Haaland. Arsenal already has Gio Queiroz. I think Isaac is doing something. I just don't get it, Because he wants to leave, he wants to go to Liverpool, but I don't think they have the money now to buy him. And they have to go to £150 million, and I don't think they want to do that. It's a bit weird. But Newcastle, we have to say that, has a disastrous transfer window so far. Cunha, they wanted Cunha, he went to Manchester United. They wanted Delep, he went to Chelsea. Mbemo, he went to Manchester United. Pedro, he went to Chelsea. Ekitike, Eintracht Frankfurt, traveled to Manchester City. And they have a disastrous transfer window so far. The only thing you can say, they kept the team, they kept all the players. Only Longstaff is leaving to, I think he's going to leave Longstaff for sure. But Newcastle United now wants to sign Sesko and Wissa, because if Isaac is going to leave, they want to sign Sesko. He's from Leipzig, a centre forward. He will be roughly £80 million, 70-80 million pounds, and Wissa. Wissa will be £50 million. Newcastle United already made an offer for Wissa, £25 million, has been rejected by Brentford. But Brentford wants £50 million. But so far has been a very poor transfer window for Newcastle United. They still want a centre-back, maybe it's Calvini or Gueye, a centre-forward, Sesko and Wissa. It has not been very good so far. Now, Aston Villa has been very quiet on the transfer market. Albert Rashford was from Manchester United, but they lose Rashford, Asensio. They signed Bizot, he will be a second goalkeeper. But Aston Villa doesn't play Champions League. The reason is they don't play Champions League. There's not much budget for very big transfers. And they don't play Champions League. It's more difficult than to buy new, very good players. That's very, very difficult. But at least they didn't sell any players, so they still have a strong team. So there was the first version of the transfers so far. A bit of an update. In the next video I will talk about some other teams and talk about the transfer from some other teams.